Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Army Black Knights taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. So we'll kick off and we'll get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Army Black Knights offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
To the air, it's Daly. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. And the Black Knights want to move quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's Robinson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Tulsa's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Got the first down, looking for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. On the option, it's Williams. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Quick release by the QB. Makes the catch and knocked down. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. To throw, it's Daly. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught on the outside, it's Robinson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And the Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard, it's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Black Knights.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll run the option. Still running at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They get to the line quickly. Williams looking for a man. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. That's caught. It's Presley. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Gets it out fast. Quick step and go. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. No huddle here for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Williams will pass. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On second down, looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Benjamin. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Runs through a tackle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Tulsa wasting no time. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his man. It's Presley. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the run, it's Watkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. It is perfect. After the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They go to the ground. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense, quick tempo.
Really good-looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if you're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block. And as a defense, you better limit your mental errors or you're going to have a hard time slowing this rushing attack down.
They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Daly. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Black Knights will hustle to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. And that ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3. Headed to the end zone, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tulsa! A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma State will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Justin Blackmon was a 2-time All-American, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to West Virginia.
Looking to throw, it's Daly. Throws to the wideout.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got the quick pass. Turns it on in midfield. The expressway is wide open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so...
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll line up for a second down play. Give to the running back. Nice move there. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Now on the option. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On the run, it's Robinson.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On second down, he'll let it fly. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Running back goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army! Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Presley. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They believe they can run right here. Shows him the stiff arm. Discards another dude. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Reading the option, it's Williams. At the 45, on its way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's going to pass. He's got the back in the middle, and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Williams looking for a man. Setting up the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So a drive there of 84 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from gorgeous Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
The Black Knights will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on second down for this offense. Goes to the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Running the option. It's Williams. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Williams will pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. That's caught. It's Jackson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Got a man. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. It's caught. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tulsa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Here comes the 2-point try. On the ground. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Reynolds. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
At the 21-yard line. Brings up second down.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's brought down and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
Who says guys' defensive backs don't have hands. Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Ballard. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Williams looking for a man. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Howard.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Looking deep. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with it.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
Knocking on the door, offense now in the red zone.
The option look. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by a field goal over Navy. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Black Knights in the hurry up. The back goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Daly. Gets it to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires downfield. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Benjamin. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Watkins. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Here comes the option. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Williams will pass. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Tulsa! And the route is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Tulsa, 40, Army, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looking for a block. It's Presley. And the returner goes down. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Back to pass, it's Daly. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They get him down after he makes the catch. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Pressure coming. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This offense has a second down play. Here's the handoff. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa. Split backs here. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the defense, got him at the 27. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
It definitely didn't work. the fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. Lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Bringing it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Daly. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Arizona is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Tucson for some time. They're up by 19 over Texas Tech.
Going up top on first down.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's back to throw on second down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.